We did it again, thanks to all of you. I want to thank, of course, my family, my friends, my neighbors, all of you for joining us here. What is shaping up to be a fantastic night. And hold on tight, it's going to be an exciting evening. Having the courage and commitment to stand for elected office, and they ran a tough but fair campaign. It was very much high road on the issues, a classy campaign all around, and brought a very positive light to our democratic process in Nova Scotia. So congratulations to all of the candidates. And you know, today is a very proud day for Canadians. It's a very proud day for Conservative Party members across the country. Millions of Canadians cast their ballot, and they decided what type of government they want. They will decide. Some said at the start of this campaign we were having too many elections. You know, 4 in 7 years. But I can assure you this, there are places in the world where they literally would give their lives to just have one. And so, we know as we gather here tonight that there are Canadians who are willing to give their lives for our democratic process and for that of other process in other countries. And so we live in hope that places like Iran, Syria, Libya will have their opportunity to have a vote as we're having in Canada one day. And with the news out of Pakistan, I think it's fair to say that the world is a safer and better place today. We know for certain that security is the key ingredient to any democratic country, any democratic process. Overwhelmingly, the clear decision is that Canadians want a national Conservative government to steer us through our fragile economic times and to keep Canadians safe. Canadians are telling us they want low taxes, they want their government to be tough on crime and fair. They support our men and women in uniform, and they want support for families and working people in this country. And our Conservative government has and will deliver. We're also working, of course, to balance the budget, continue to grow the economy, and invest in our communities. And here in Central Nova, our friends and neighbors took part in the democratic process that will allow me to keep working on those and many other issues. I'm honored to be re-elected as your Member of Parliament 6 times now in almost 14 years. There is no greater honor than to be elected in this country, to be elected to represent your peers, your community, and your family and friends. And so here in Central Nova, I take this honor very humbly. This is a big, diverse riding, almost the size of Prince Edward Island. And you know, we traveled through the 4 counties today, almost 500 kilometers. We visited about 111 polls. I want to thank Heavy D and Chris G for making that trip. 2 tanks of gas and a full plate of Jean's oat cakes. They got us through the day. I seriously thank all of you, and I pledge to continue to work hard to make our riding and our region a better place. I believe we've come a long way since our government was first elected in 2006. You know, I believe that we have a strong province. We certainly have strong people and a strong country. And hard work is something people value here in Central Nova. And so I want to continue to work with all of you to ensure more opportunities, to see that our plant in Trenton starts producing green energy. I want to see companies like MacKay meters continue to thrive in the international market, and AppSoft, a fine young computer company that started up here in New Glasgow that's bringing people back to Central Nova. Riverbend, a great company using Canadian resources, and I'm so very proud of the work that's done in all of the communities of Central Nova. But we still have work to do, clearly, in this global economic recession that we're coming out of. And our common security, as I mentioned, is essential to all of it and to all of us. So for Canada to prosper, we know we have to be strong and free. And we have men and women in uniform, many of sons and daughters who come from Central Nova. And I can't help but think of them today and think of the important work of the Canadian Forces that is taking place literally around the globe. All those who wear the uniform, police, emergency services who keep us safe and secure. All the people in uniform in Canada really are our greatest citizens. And yes, And I can't help but think of men and women in uniform at this very moment, some of whom are out on patrol in the Panjwai district in Kandahar, some of whom are flying missions in Libya. And the fact that many of them took time to vote today, again, is a remarkable accomplishment. They serve and protect us, both at home and abroad. And they ensure the security of Canada will remain, because security for Canada starts thousands of kilometers from our shores. I've had the fortune to witness the work that they do as a citizen, as a member of Parliament, and as a cabinet minister. And while we're watching these results come in tonight, many are literally putting their lives on the line, risking all they have, their life, their love, their families, to do this important work. And so, how about a big shout out from Central Nova for the Canadian Forces?